Alright, folks, let's talk concrete cracks because if you've walked through your new home, looked down at your driveway, your garage floor, your foundation, and spotted a crack, I already know the panic that sets in. You just bought or built a brand new house, and there's a crack in the concrete? Take a breath with me because I'm about to tell you something that's going to change the way you look at that crack for good. Concrete is supposed to crack. Let's talk about why. Here's the truth about concrete that not everybody knows. Concrete shrinks as it cures. When that wet mix gets poured, it's full of water, and as that water evaporates out over the following weeks and months, the concrete shrinks ever so slightly. It's just physics, it's just chemistry, and it happens on every single concrete pour everywhere in the world. There is no such thing as crack-proof concrete. I've been in this business over 30 years, and I have never once seen a slab that didn't have the potential to crack somewhere. Now, builders know this, and that's why you'll see something called control joints. Those straight intentional grooves cut into your driveway or garage floor in a grid pattern. Those aren't decorative, folks. Those are there on purpose, to give the concrete a planned weakened line to crack along, so that instead of a random jagged crack running across your whole driveway, the crack happens neatly along that joint line where you barely even notice it. That's good design working exactly the way it's supposed to be. But even with control joints, you're still gonna see some hairline cracks pop up outside of those lines from time to time, especially in that first year. And here's why. Temperature changes make concrete expand and contract. Tennessee weather alone will do it. Hot summer, cold snap in the winter, that concrete's moving constantly, even if you can't see it happening. The ground underneath your slab settles a little as it adjusts to the weight of your home. And during that curing process I mentioned, shrinkage cracks can show up in the first few months as the concrete keeps drying out. All of that is normal, expected behavior for concrete in a new home. Now, I want to help you understand what's a normal crack versus a crack that's worth having someone take a closer look at, because there is a difference. Hairline cracks, and I mean thin, like a piece of hair, where you can barely fit a fingernail into it. Those are almost always just cosmetic shrinkage cracks. Totally normal, nothing to lose sleep over. What you want to keep an eye on is a crack that's wide, say a 1/4 inch or more, or a crack where one side of the concrete is noticeably higher or lower than the other side. We call that vertical displacement. That kind of movement can point to a settling issue underneath, and that's worth having a foundation specialist or your builder take a look. Also keep an eye on cracks that are actively growing over time. Measure it, mark the ends with a pencil, and check back in a few months. If it's not changing, that's a great sign. So what should you expect as a new home buyer? Here's my honest advice. Expect some cracking. It's part of owning a home built on concrete. And any builder who tells you their concrete will never crack either doesn't know what they're talking about or isn't being straight with you. Most builder warranties actually account for this. A lot of them specifically define acceptable crack width, usually something like 1/8 of an inch or less, as normal and not covered for repair, while anything beyond that threshold typically is covered. So read your warranty, know those numbers, and don't be afraid to ask your builder to walk you through it. Here's what I want you to take away today. A crack in your new driveway, garage floor, or foundation is not a sign that something went wrong. It's concrete doing exactly what concrete does. Keep an eye on width and movement, know your builder's warranty terms, and if something looks unusual, get it checked. But don't let a hairline crack steal your excitement over your brand new home. That's just part of the deal when you're dealing with concrete, and it's nothing to be afraid of.